Couple of reviews I'm reading out from the DWRG regarding Underworld here. This is first from Stuart Gutteridge on the 30th of the 6th, 1999. It is fair to say that Underworld is not the most memorable Doctor Who story, although it isn't as bad as its reputation might suggest. The plot is perhaps Underworld's greatest asset. Its roots lie in Greek mythology. This is most obvious from the similarities between names such as Herrick/Hercules and Jackson/Jason. The quest theme, whilst perhaps being a little too obvious, is nonetheless cleverly written. The acting is also variable, with only Tom Baker, particularly when confronting the Oracle, and James Maxwell really standing out. It is fortunate that Imogen Bickford Smith as Tala was not cast as the next companion, so she ably proved here to be wooden at best. Underworld also contains some nice ideas, using a pacifier in Leela, perhaps a precursor to her settling down in the invasion of time, and Tala's regeneration are effective, as is the first episode, the best of the four, with some passable effects. It is the effects also for which Underworld is best remembered. Here the CSO kicks in, and unfortunately it shows, all too often. Underworld isn't a bad story, just an underrated one. Now from Nicholas Sims on the 11th of the 3rd, 02. Having just seen the video of Underworld, it has left me wondering why this story has obtained such a bad reputation. Okay, the effects are a bit ropey, but quite a few effects are like that in most of the Doctor Who episodes. The two robed guys in episode 3 with tin heads look quite amusing, but so does the Dobbin, the fluffy rat and Talons, as well as the action man figures in Deadly, and the gormless magma beast in Caves, not to mention the inflatable pink snake in Kinder. What is noteworthy about Underworld is the plot build-up centered around the construction of planets in space for episode 1 and 2. The asteroid's gravitational pull around the spaceship is great. The spaceship is not quite on the level as the one in Trial, but let's face it, very few spaceship scenes have matched that one, if any. The pacifier was not half as horrendous as fans have been making out. I thought Louise's acting made it convincing, plus it came across as classic light humour. It is a shame that there wasn't more budget to enable more imaginative concepts and visuals to be developed for the Underworld system. Yet again, it was a shame that the Wern grub didn't appear or act like the one in Ian Marter's book. However, for me, the budget is a minor flaw in a plot that is far removed from the usual let's invade Earth again or I'm Mad Doctor stop me or the Jelly Baby gets it. My main point is that none of the Doctor Who episodes have been absolutely perfect. If you haven't already seen Underworld or haven't seen it for a long time, view it again because I reckon you will be pleasantly surprised.